my God, I've been through fucking hell again.
Luke would never say that. I'm sorry. Well, in this version, see, I'm talking about the George Lucas Star Wars. This is the next generation of Star Wars. So I almost had to think of Luke as another character. Maybe he's Jake Skywalker. He's not my Luke Skywalker. He's not my Luke Skywalker. I said to Ryan, I said, Jedis don't give up. I mean, even if he had a problem, he would maybe take a year to try and regroup. But if he made a mistake, he would try and right that wrong. So right there, we had a fundamental difference. Who is this guy? How did the most optimistic, hopeful character in the galaxy turn into this hermit who says it's time for the Jedi to end? I read that and I said, what? I mean, that's not what a Jedi does. I mean, a Jedi is optimistic. A Jedi has tenacity. He never gives up. He doesn't secrete himself on an island. But you'll.
What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl. If you have no idea what's going on, it's been a crazy day. So the psychos are coming after me on Twitter because I posted something about a cartoon. There's 3 words, 1 emoji, and they're losing their minds. Gina, however, what did Gina do, drunk?
She posted this tweet, a meme about people having to wear a face mask, and it was kind of funny, and the weirdos didn't like it, so they want her fired.
So what is it?
He sends you a super chat?
Heck yeah, he does. Hey, Lethal, what's up? Thanks for the super chat. Drunk keeps trying to touch my baby maker. Well, penises are awesome, so I mean, I don't blame him.
Well.
Yeah. Ooh, 3 dislikes already? Dang. They're slow tonight. They're slow. Usually it's about 20 before I even start the stream. Let's see. Let's actually take a count tonight. Everyone in the chat, just be aware. Let's see how many comments Google moderator team deletes during the entirety of the stream. So I'll try to keep count, but chat, keep an eye on that. Drunk, how long do you think you're going to stay on?
I'll stay on for a little minute.
Weren't you just complaining because you were super sleepy?
I am sleepy, but I gotta do my, I gotta set that live stream. And where's Cecil? I thought he was popping over.
I thought it was too. Little shit. He's just like, oh, Anna, like, let's stream all night and all day on my channel. Then the second I'm like, all right, I'll start a stream. He's like, oh, I got shit to do. I'm like, fuck you, Cecil. Let me zoom this. And so as you can see, Fire Gina Carano is trending. And then my timeline has become insane. Absolutely insane. All because I said this tweet. I said, this is infuriating with a face palm. And because of that, it unleashed the wrath of the crazies. So there's 869 quote tweets.
200 Watt Studios.
Do you want to think of it? Is this the herpes stream? So
that was on my channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we were talking about herpes over on Drunk Stream. So thank you for the super chat. Force Ghost Fabio, thank you for super, or that's not a super chat, but thank you for the comment. You can do it, Anna. I've been at this for hours. It actually seems like
he did.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Let me see. I bet you it's not even popping up. I feel sorry for her. I let everyone know though. I was like, RIP everyone's timelines. So I did my part there. But yeah. Ooh, a lot of them
I'm
are
glad I went live. I put you know what's weird? I put out the Gina video and
mm-hmm.
my content. Okay, listen, my content. I don't even cuss, and I
I know.
laugh a lot. They demonetized that video like before it even started, and I'm like, what? Why are you doing that? Like YouTube has been really harsh on my channel. These past 2 weeks, like really bad.
I feel like they're just like, because of everything with the election, they're like they're super, super boggling down on everyone. Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
I hadn't really, I've been doing this for 3 hours, it looks like. Shit. Like I'm still scrolling. See, there we go. I seem to have triggered the crazies, RIP our timelines. All because, oh yeah, and also Anita Sarkeesian has a problem with Mandalorians having boobs, that women have boobs. No. It's not like they're like doing the thing where like the metal is literally curving to each boob. It's just made to fit a woman. Yeah. Yeah, but 3 hours of hell. Let's check and see on the Gina stuff. So it's been a crazy night. This is the lady you said has been defending her?
Yeah, I don't know who she is, but she's got like 1 million Twitter followers.
Hey. Does anyone know in the chat who this lady is? I don't know. She's a radio and podcast host. Let's see. Let's Google her. Michael Roth, thank you for super chat. Twitter, you will never find him, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. That's actually what I said. I said that one time and I tweeted it. I think it got a lot of traction.
Hey, Tina. Tina's up. What's up, Tina's in the chat. Man, like, Twitter's been actually kind of funny because Movie Blob got destroyed.
No, yeah.
That was actually pretty funny.
Oh, she's a spokesperson for the NRA.
Oh, she's part of the NRA? Okay, no wonder she's defending her.
Heck yeah. Well, good for her. She probably knows Gina's a fellow fighter. But, yeah, this shit is fucking insane. Let's see. Fascist, sexist, abusive woman. Oh my god, these are the things. You are more likely to be assaulted for being a Trump supporter than you are for a race in America. What does this have to do with Gina?
She liked those tweets. Gina liked those tweets. That's what it has to do.
Oh, gotcha.
And this is the big tweet that they're mad at right here. This is the big one.
You can join me over on Parlor. I go by Gina Joy Carano. Joy is my middle name, smiley face.
Yeah.
This is just as ridiculous as what they're pissed off at me for. Oh my god. These people are insane. Oh. Hey, Captain Choka, what's up? Yeah, she's over on Parlor. So that apparently means that they need to cancel her and get her fired. This is insane. And all of these people wouldn't even be able to like last a few minutes with Gina in the rink or even in real life. Oh, by the way, Disney Plus, if you're going to hold Pedro Pascal accountable for his post and voicing political opinions, then you should hold your racist, homophobic, and transphobic actress Gina Carano accountable as well. Holy shit.
Go to the latest ones.
Let's see.
Oh, I mean, you do what you do, but
latest.
Yeah.
Are you trans? At Fire Gina Carano. Catching up with the hashtag Fire Gina Carano. Learning a lot. I've seen a few tweets asking for more Frog Lady, so I think I'm on board. I mean, we all know Disney Plus, Walt Disney Company are lying about supporting BLM, but actively supporting this person is outrageous. Oh, and Fire Gina Carano. Good Lord. Human embodiment of Internet Explorer right here. Anyway, Fire Gina Carano. Jesus. What is this? Love this woman. I stand with Gina Carano. Don't fire Gina Carano. Gina Carano, or hashtag fire Gina Carano, is proof that hard left lunatics hate women. Tweeted by the same people who whine and bitch nonstop about the online harassment Kelly Marie Tran got. Funny how it works. Hashtag fire Gina Carano.
These people are. It's just bizarre that she's trending number 1. Like, that's just bizarre.
Captain Joga, thanks for the super chat. You don't have to send them, dude. Oi, drunk, hook me up with Gina. Nice
Hey,
one, mate. He's moving in on your girl.
They could try.
Once Captain Chokeout sets his mind and like eyes on a woman, he usually gets her.
They could
I don't
try.
think you never met Captain Chokeout though, so you'll learn. You'll learn.
I'll learn.
Mm-hmm. Once
What
you
am I
meet
gonna
him, you'll understand. Why is Gina getting attacked? Because she tweeted for everyone to go join her on Parlor. That's why. And she said her middle name is Joy. Let's see. We don't have a systematic racism problem. We have a systematic corrupt media / elitist in mega cities network problem. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. Oh my God.
These people are.
Let's see. Too sexy to fire, not political on my behalf. I just love me some Gina. Well, at least like there's nice people, but they're still jumping in on it. Let me grab this. Shane G, thank you for the super chat. Show us a bit of lady boy, yay. Smiley, smiley. Gina's not a lady boy unless you're talking about somebody else. I don't know. Do you want to look at drunk? He's not a lady boy, but I mean, he's the only one that you could consider a boy in this scenario. Say hi.
Hello.
Do you have a picture of your calves? Can you show those off?
I don't actually.
Can I like shill you out?
I only save those for the special DMs.
Oh my God, look at this. Pretty cool when we called out her transphobia, no one cared. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. God, these people are insane. Let me get this straight. SJWs with gender pronouns in their Twitter bios are smearing Gina Carano as transphobic because she won't bend the knee to them and put gender pronouns in her Twitter bio. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. Oh my God. What is this one? How are you all so publicly racist in 2020? These people aren't going to learn until their entire economic existence. Okay, that's not a bad one towards her.
I don't like Gina Carano either. She scares me.
Now I feel like it's just people that. Okay, well here we go. I spoke too soon.
This one wants Baby Yoda to choke her out again.
Where?
Go up a little bit.
Yeah. When I see stupid leftists, get fire. No, he's saying or she's saying that she'd choke out the leftists that are saying this about her. This one says though, fire Gina Carano, get rid of the racist transphobic trash and hire more Latins instead. Ooh, that person's gonna get canceled because they didn't put Latin X instead of Latin. How dare they? Canceled according to their own freaking rules. They're insane. Oh, also, there's 370 people watching. Thank you so much. Smash the like button if you have not already. Dear Disney, thank you for the super. Oh my God, I get in the habit of it. Because I see like on StreamYards it shows like the little yellow, like the little highlight. So when I go to read something, I'm like, oh my God, am I doing this? Jill, dear Disney, consider perhaps not hiring transphobic, racist shit heels. Just a thought. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. What a fucking insane person. Reading hashtag fire Gina Carano tweets and realizing once again how cringe the left can be. That's exactly what it means. And cis people don't get to decide what's transphobic. Smiley face. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. Jesus, these people are insane. The only thing Disney Star Wars loves more than acting performative for money is appealing to the loyal, racist, right-wing fan base for money. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. Oh my God.
Cecil tweeted out the live stream.
Fucking Cecil, get your ass in here.
Super chat. Thank you.
Oh, was there a super chat?
Yeah.
I'm responding to a tweet.
$10
Guys,
super chat from Shane.
Well, Gina is from who? Hello. Latin slant. Hire more Latin T-Rex.
There you go.
Thank you for the super chat. I feel like they would say that the T-Rex is being some kind of ableist, or I don't know. They'd come up with some kind of word about how he is, or he or she is either objectifying or harming dinosaurs in some way. They'd find something. Watch. Anna, don't be mean. Cecil's a boy with feelings. Oh my God! Don't
Did
even.
You get Shane G's $10.
Did I not? Yeah, I did.
I don't know. Did
That
you?
was the one. Show us a bit of the lady boy.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. Good job. Hate it when people use X in place of O or A. Yeah, they do that on Twitter, so it doesn't get picked up in the. It doesn't get picked up in the. I guess the search engines. It's really odd. It really is. It's 1 a.m. over there in California.
I know, but I woke up at like 5 p.m. So.
Yeah. I spent all day at Universal Studios walking and walking and walking.
Oh, really?
It was beautiful there. The Christmas stuff was up.
007 Cloud, thank you for the super chat. Surprised there's no Henry Cavill stickers or emotes. It's like almost impossible to capture that man's beauty. He's just like the embodiment of what perfection is. But unless the thing is true that we discovered in the last freaking stream. Daniel, super chat. Cancel the Phantom of the Opera. It promotes the hiding of burn victims. I don't think he's a burn victim. I think he was born deformed. But don't cancel that because I love that movie. Joe Butler was hot in that movie.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fire Gina Carano. She's transphobic, doesn't believe systematic racism exists, downplayed COVID-19, blocks anyone who points out her problematic behavior, and claims to be against bullying, but likes tweets that mock anyone for trying to call out her behavior. Replace her. These people are insane.
It's just so stupid.
Oh, I like this comment. I'm going to highlight it because Anna should reach out to Gina for a stream invite. She needs to know many support her. So, I want to let you guys know. Let me finish chewing because I just put a cookie in my mouth. And I haven't told Drunk this, so this might surprise him. So, remember how Gina did like a Twitch stream on some Twitch channel nobody had ever heard of before?
Yes.
So, I thought to myself, how the fuck did that Twitch streamer and like people that no one had ever heard of before get Gina freaking Carano on their stream? And I realized it's because they got a hold of her agent and paid to have her on. That's why she was only on for an hour. So I thought I would contact her agent and find out how much it would cost to have an hour of Gina Carano on the stream.
And?
Well, I mean, I don't have any more details than that, but I wanted to let everyone know. If that's something everyone is interested in, then I could look about making that happen. Is that something? Should I contact Gina Carano's agent and get her on the stream? I personally want to, but it would have to be something that is, I don't know, I'd have to plan it out very strategically. But if not, if they think that my channel is too like sensitive to her and her like markability because of how controversial my content is, then maybe we can find someone else, a lovable tall and handsome gentleman on YouTube that might take on the reins and have Gina Carano on his channel. Is that something
I just
everyone
need
is
the number and I can make it happen.
Until 7 o'clock. Thank you for the super chat. What did you discover about him on the last stream? By the way, if you stream a Witcher game, do it with Aiden. She's extremely knowledgeable about the series. Oh yeah, that'd be good. I have been wanting to stream The Witcher on my Twitch. Just got to get that set up. I want to play like The Witcher 1, 2, and then 3, but I would definitely need backseat gaming for that. But so it's just a joke about on the last stream. Somebody said that Henry Cavill gave her herpes. I was like, oh my God, don't let it be that Henry Cavill has herpes.
Jeez.
And then Raging Rhino, thank you for the super sticker. I have no idea what it is, so let me try to find it.
It is.
Oh, it's a pair. It's a fist pump pair going fist pump. Well, thank you for that. I really wish the StreamYards would up their game and allow us to be able to see that.
Raging Rhino, what's up, my dude?
Hey, let's see. What does it say?
Wow, you're getting like 500 people in here. I had 200. I'm surprised
it's not shadow.
I gotta up my game up. I
haven't even been able to tweet this out because I'm like, if I tweet this, all of the psychos are gonna swarm my chat. Force Ghost Fabio, thank you for super chat.
Let's get the psychos in here, man. Let's get the psychos.
Anna, show us the baby Yoda.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some toast.
How dare you? I can't really turn on my camera right now. I wasn't expecting to turn on my camera, so I would have to change my attire. So I don't really feel like doing that right now, but maybe in a little bit. But thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Okay, so here, we're going to open up another Twitter tab so you guys can see. You guys want to see my notifications right now? It's like all of the psychos with my freaking, like, oh my God, they're all obsessed. They're all fucking obsessed. It's all because I did this stupid tweet, which now I'm like, oh my God, curse you, curse all of you. Look at this. 890 of this. Oh, look, there's Kyle. Somebody's being nice. Oh my God. It's just all people just be like, you're hating. Like this. Where's one? I was going to respond to one. I have it open in another tab. Let's see. What? Because they have unique designs and don't look like the suffer from the same face syndrome. You're right. The old ones looks cute, out of date, and the new ones are literally glow up. Good job, Noelle and Soap Team. Let's see. There was one. I think I have to scroll. It's weird the way that they're showing up on my timeline because some of the ones from hours and hours ago don't show up. Like, this is weird. Like, I don't care. I'll still fuck them regardless. There's so many people that are racist and so many people that want to fuck cartoons. It's so freaking weird. Like, if let me go onto my timeline.
Yeah, that's just gross.
It really is. So when I go onto my timeline and then it's like they're all about, what is this? Like the limits who can be the cheats. Oh my God, they went to they're privatizing. But it's like this one. Imagine hating on character design because you don't want to fuck it. It's so sad. Like, how did you get from my tweet to implying that I want to fuck a cartoon?
Yeah, that's so. The masturbation ones were really like, what the heck?
Well, then it's like they're making it like the same white, and they're saying cis couples. It's like, okay, I hate the word cis. I think that that's a hate word. I consider it like on the same caliber of, you know, other bad words that I don't want to say. Ruben Wilson, thank you for the super chat. Hey, what's up? We are going over the insanity. So I'm getting bombarded on Twitter, and so is Gina. The hashtag fire Gina Carano is trending. Like, see, like this one. I think I already read this one. Let's see. When I saw Fire Gina Carano trending, I presumed it was because she gets out-acted by a puppet every episode, but it turns out she's a crackpot anti-masker. She belongs in the Mandalorian. What?
People are stupid. Can you get on Jimmy's bio real quick?
Who? This person?
No, Jimmy, right? The one right above you?
Yeah, this one, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. The pride of Weston, Connecticut. Devoted son. Washed up comedian. Loyal and cuddly like Chewbacca, minus the height and mechanical skills. Virgo. He's in Los Angeles. Wow. You're so weird, Jimmy. You're so weird.
Well, he probably lives in a studio apartment with like 3 other dude roommates.
Your follow ratio is really messed up.
Let's see. I really do hope you live up to the title of Ally because it means a lot to us in the LGBTQ community. Oh, they don't even have the LGBTQ plus community. It's just the LGBT. Wow, they're failing at their own alphabet community. And as a POC, to know that those who are privileged listen to our concerns about individuals who are complicit or active in our oppression. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. Jesus. Okay, the beep bop boop thing, transphobic. I'd argue it's mocking a social trend, inserting pronouns into a bio, anti-mask / open everything up. See, that's more dangerous. I think it's the trans debate will change over time, but the notion of ignore COVID won't. She never denied COVID. She never fucking denied COVID. She pointed out that going to a peaceful, air quoting, peaceful protest is allowed, but not being allowed to go to church wasn't. Or like that you're not allowed to go to church. It's mind baffling. Let's see. Look, I don't agree with Gina Carano either, but denying someone employment for their beliefs is not only illegal and unprogressive, but absolutely nothing would ever get done. For the record, Fire Gina Carano is a hashtag full of filthy, rotten harpies with pure hearts full of juicy evil. If it wasn't for their fixated vexations on social media, their lives would be as empty as their souls. As for me, I stand with Gina Carano. Oh, that's nice.
Couple nice. Like the funny thing is, I stand with Gina is starting to trend.
That's good.
When she wakes up and sees all this stuff, she's just like, well, there it is.
I think she just kind of is one of those chicks that just laughs at how crazy the world is, you know?
I say so. Or maybe she's like, Mom, we did it. For an hour, we were trending #1. Happy No Nuisance November. Oh, nuance. God. Happy No Nuance November. Fire Gina Carano.
Let's see. Oh, fire Gina Carano. What she said was irresponsible. What? Anthony.
What did she do? What did she do?
I don't know. She joined Parlor. Anthony, think of it super chat. Those people are braided sheep, bruh. LOL. Yeah, no kidding. Oh my goodness.
What's up, Anthony? I've seen you bouncing around, man. Good to see you supporting Ryan and all the other channels over there. Good to see you.
I haven't seen Ryan do anything in a hot minute, except that one stream that you guys do. Which I didn't see your response to it, but I think I commented like just fire.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Drunk 3PO Animus Dole.
I missed a super chat? Okay, let me scroll back. Sorry, I just have StreamYards up. All right. I apologize. And I appreciate all the super chats, guys. That's very kind of you. Okay. It's not on here, so let me go to analytics, which will take me a minute.
Google is a-hole. Yeah, listen, in my live stream, a Google moderator showed up and started deleting comments.
Yeah, so everyone take a count on how many times a Google moderator does. Who's okay? Is it Doyle Hargrave? Thank you for the super chat. SJW Madness. My God. Lauren Chin even chimed in. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Lauren retweeted my little plight. Let me see if I can find it.
007 Cloud, thank you for the super chat.
Let me see if I can find. Oh my God. Are they really? I can't see anything now. What did you say though? Oh, 007 Cloud, thank you for super chat. Does
people are low key that rapist? Yeah, we can't really say those words, but
oh yeah. You had to censor it. We have to censor it too. But yeah, they're crazy. They're the kind of people that it's like, oh, believe all women until it affects somebody that they like. Then they're like, be quiet. You know?
Yeah.
Like if they found out. Yeah. Days of Clarity, thank you for super chat. Great show, guys, X. Oh my God. I hate the whole like let's change the word and spell X. It makes no sense. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find what is this one? Is this one person? See, okay, they called me an ableist because there's this magical button called translate, and it says Maine. I don't even know what's going on in the clothes in the first picture. The new one has one of the best visuals of design. This doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, she's metal, and then all of the sudden she becomes like the Pillsbury Doughboy. And then also when this is metal and it's a like direct point, what's going to happen when she bends her torso forward? Where's that point going to go? Into her gut and impale her. How the fuck does this make sense as compared to this? It looks like she's a dancer or like a ballerina of some sort. Which, I mean, oh my God, how terrible. Back in the 80s, women wanted to look beautiful. How crazy is that? Yeah. I don't know where the one.
It's just odd.
Well,
the thing I find odd was your tweet was just like, this is aggravating. Basically, it was just like, this is aggravating. And everyone's just like.
Well, no, I'm just like, okay, let's like, everyone, we're just going to look.
Sorry, you can't jerk off to these photos. I'm like, what the freak? What is wrong with these people?
And just it's like, okay, here's OG She-Ra. Here's the new She-Ra. Okay, here's this chick, which I don't remember because it's been like, I don't know, almost 2 decades since I watched She-Ra. I liked He-Man better. I was always more of a He-Man fan. I don't know, Drunk. Which one do you like more?
Yeah.
I wonder which one everyone would pick. But guys, actually on my art channel, I'm going to be doing redesigns of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this character in this style, but I'm going to upgrade it to make it influenced by the OG character, but upgrade it and make it awesomer than both characters. So that's what's going to happen. Like, what the fuck? How do you go from this to this? This doesn't even make sense. This isn't even cool. Why is she wearing sneakers? She's a fucking mermaid in the show. And now she's wearing like sneakers and like mermaid leggings. Like, how is that not infuriating? But so that pissed off. Oh, wow. 200 or 908 people. Oh, my God. Oh, now they're Russian. Great. What does the Russian say? Fuck up. I didn't even look, but you think these same type designs with a figure are fucking cool? Then I feel sorry for you. He's got one like. Who is this? Who is this Russian person? Catboy.
No, you got a ton of super chats though.
Oh, I did. Thank you. I don't see any on here. Okay, I got 200 watts studio. Thank you for super chat. Thanks for the stream. Here's 2 for Henry's H2 meds. No, that's so mean. No, not Henry. 007 Cloud, thank you for that. I'm Latino, and only people I see saying Latinx are white. I know. It's insane. I hate the whole women X thing, too. That pisses me off. Anthony, thank you for the super chat, and it's 3 skulls. Yeah. This is killing me, too, dude. Thank you all for the super chats. I appreciate it. All right. You guys ready to see me respond? I don't think I ever respond live. Let's see. Fucked up. I didn't even look, but you think, okay, I'm going to have to actually respond on a different page because I need to see that. Well, oh my God. There's more. It just won't. I don't know where these people are finding this because I didn't hashtag anything. I didn't even put She-Ra for you to like search it up. These people are insane. Let's go back to Gina. I need a break from my own insanity.
Yeah, I think it just like caught something, and away it goes.
Well, my thing, it's like the Birds of Prey one, when everyone was going at me for the Margot Robbie thing, I hashtag Birds of Prey. So that makes sense. This, it's 3 words and 1 emoji. No tags or anything. And they lost their minds. Let's see.
Bizarre.
OMG, hashtag Fire Gina Carano is trending. We love to see it. Stop paying a transphobe. Oh my God. Fire Gina Carano, but replace her with Blair White.
Wow. Blair White likes Gina Carano.
She does. Fire Gina Carano and Rosario Dawson and replace them with
Blair
people.
White is? I think you. I mean, I'm not. I wasn't trying to sound stupid. I was just curious.
Oh no. I kind of vaguely know who Blair White is, but I've seen her.
Transgender, like.
Yeah. Let's
Thank
see.
You for the super chat, Peter.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for the super chat. We now seem to live in a world where people believe beauty and good design is hate. Keep fighting it, girl. And Cecil, do some work. Yeah, hear that, Cecil? You're not even fucking here. Do some work, Cecil. This is so irritating. Let's see. Fire Gina Carano and Rosario Dawson and replace them with people who actually deserve a platform, please. This shit is ridiculous. Y'all can jump to defend a fucking puppet, but don't give a flying fuck about racist and transphobic actual humans in your cast. Fuck off. Also, here I am. My name is Holly Jolly Sarah Lynn, and I have Pixar Mickey ears, and I have a Baby Yoda mask. Also, she, her, 49ers fan, a fanatic, Polynesian girl, a preschool teacher. Oh my God. This is a preschool teacher.
That's from Holly Jolly.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those mask and Mickey ears. Yeah.
Oh, they're putting Holly Jolly isn't their name. It's like for Christmas, Holly Jolly.
Yeah.
You know, like have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Oh my God, where do these trends come from? Hey, who is this? Ryan Reynolds. Hope everything is great with family. Don't know if you do, but if you see hashtag Fire Gina Carano, please listen to our side. She's a racist, transphobic, anti-masker Trumpy. I am hoping you see this, and any of your concerns of POC and LGBT people we have about her. What the fuck?
I know. I'm like, what?
Oh my goodness. This is insane. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she can fucking go. This is not the way. Hashtag Fire Gina Carano.
Just because she said I'm going on Parlor.
I put eat like, in creative.
You look like you're really putting them down there, buddy.
I thought it was a stereotype that a muscly jocks were dumb as hell. Hashtag Fire Gina Carano. Fucking man. What is this? No smiley face. Hashtag Fire Gina Carano. Transphobia isn't an option. Racism isn't an option. Homophobia isn't an option. Sexism isn't an option. You don't get to just disagree about someone's identity and human rights.
Wow. Look
Isn't that exactly what you're doing?
You don't get to just disagree. Wow. Wow. Thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you for the super chat, Enrique and Estrada. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for defending Gina. Latinx is an assault on the whole language. Imagine that bigotry when we aren't asking for help. Yeah, it's so stupid. And it's like, I don't know where it came from, but if you're saying that it spawned from white people doing that, because it's like they probably don't have any actual problems, and so they have to create problems, and because they feel privileged, they're like, oh my God, I need to go out of my way and do something to help the less fortunate. So, oh my gosh, all these people that speak Spanish, well, oh my God, they're called Latin. that's racist. Or yeah, so we gotta fix that. So let's make it not like racist and has to do with sexism. So we have to put an X in there so everyone feels inclusive. And even though that in their language, like things are actually like either masculine or feminine. Same thing with French, but we haven't gotten there yet because we're all in America and France is like in Europe, and like a lot of people in America speak Spanish. So we gotta focus on that. I'm not even kidding. I can do that accent perfectly because I've met girls like this in person. But it's painful. Jackson, thank you for super chat. SJWs are the reason why Twitter is so trash. No fucking kidding. And also teenagers that shouldn't have cell phones. Oh my goodness.
Can you scroll
Anthony,
up a little bit? Yeah, there you go. Hey, yo, Drunk, what's up, bro? When's the next stream with Ryan? Well, it could be Monday on my channel. He usually comes on my Monday night show. If he's not so busy. So if not, then it might be later in the week. But yeah, thanks for all your support, brother. It's good seeing you around, man. Thank you. The Drunk 3PO channel. Yeah, it'll be the Drunk 3PO channel. I think you got a couple more above this one too.
oh, well, thank you, everyone. Let's see. 007 Cloud, thank you for super chat. If these people got laid, they wouldn't be thinking this. Yeah. Honestly, if these people were getting laid, they wouldn't spend so much time on Twitter. Oh my God. There was one time, I didn't say it on air because like it would have been bad, but somebody was like calling like us an incel and stuff and whatnot. And it was this one thing. And I'm like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I literally had sex less than an hour ago and you're calling me an incel? Like, Jesus. It's like, yes, I live with my boyfriend that we've been living together for like years. Yeah, totally. I'm totally an incel. I think I caught up. I think I'm caught up on him. But thank you, everyone. Looking on here. Oh my gosh. So you know when people report you on Twitter? My Twitter. Oh, let's see. Oh no. Jesus. So apparently my tweet has been reported so many times that Twitter had to email me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see if Twitter came back and was like,
they're saying that I doubt that they'll do anything. Oh my God. It's not saying anything. It's just letting me know that tweets that are offensive and harmful are at risk for being removed. And if like you get mass reported, that it could cause problems.
yeah, Anna is on Parlor, I think.
I am, yeah. It's just that Star Wars girl. I created it when it first got created, but the problem with Parlor is if there's any kind of legal, like Raging Golden Eagle was telling us about this on Yellow Flash's stream, but if there's any kind of like legal battle or anything, like let's say you got into an argument with somebody and they committed suicide and their family's suing Parlor and you for like that, you are responsible for all of the legal fees. And because Parlor, it requires you to like give them your phone number, and then at some point you have to like send a picture of your driver's license. Then they have like extra information, and then basically you're liable for more things. And so it's shady if you actually look at the rules. But yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so I really don't post on there, but I do have one if you'd like to follow me on there.
That makes sense. You can follow me there, but I don't post anything.
Well, I mean, just in case if like I get banned from Twitter just because of stupid people like this reporting me, you know, like for saying 3 words and 1 emoji. If I get banned, I'll be over on Parlor. But just so everyone knows.
Thank you for the super chat.
Enrique Estrada, thank you for the super chat. Let's change their whole language, whether they like it or not. I'm Mexican American, but my whole family finds it offensive as fuck. Yeah, I don't blame them. If people came in and started like changing the Portuguese language and like trying to, that's one thing I feel like us Portuguese are kind of lucky. Is that the SJW and the crazies, they haven't discovered the Portuguese yet, so we're all safe. Everything is still normal for us. They haven't been coming after us for our language or our terminology yet. So I am sorry. My cousins are all, you know, Mexican American, so they're having to deal with it, but they're all older and they're just say, all you stupid kids, like what. You guys are all just crazy, basically, to those psychos. But I don't like the whole where they're like, oh, it's offensive that the word female has the word male in it and that the word women has the word man in it. And I had to explain this to my boyfriend's daughter because she was telling me that her mom thinks it should be womanex or womex instead of women. And I was like, oh my God. It's like, let's cancel Petco or PetSmart, everyone, because the word pet is in the word PetSmart. How dare they? They appropriate animals into a brand. Oh my goodness, the dishonor. The horror. Petco is evil.
Yeah,
PetSmart is
or let me get on Twitter right away to change the world.
I know. It's a Barbie's world and Ken's world. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means either. Let's see. You need to learn about the paradox of tolerance, son. Hashtag fire Gina Carano. I do find it interesting to see a lot of the same folks viciously attacked Kelly Marie Tran and John Boyega suddenly rushing to the defense of Gina Carano. Strange how the Venn diagram becomes a circle. What a douche. Who is this? There's no proof about Kelly Marie Tran or John Boyega. All the people that are attacking Gina Carano are the same ones that attacked John Boyega, and I guarantee you Kelly Marie Tran.
It's the hashtag followers.
Yep. There are over 500 people watching. Please smash the like button. I would sincerely appreciate it. Dr. Jagus, thank you for the super chat. They made a damn mermaid look lame. Girls love the hell out of them, and they made them look boring. Anna, you can do justice with these character designs. Well, thank you, and I'm going to.
Yeah, she can. And that is a true statement.
Yeah,
there's some girls, even like they just want to look like a mermaid, not like a.
I know.
With sneakers running around under the water.
Let me find the thing I was referring to.
I mean, every time I'm at Disney, there's tons of little kids dressed as the Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, Ariel's like one of the popularest ones, not because she's like the prettiest or like the best princess. It's because she's a mermaid. So there's this meme, which I think is absolutely great. It's like what men want in a design, what women want, and then what SJW wants. Let me see. Oh my goodness, where is it? But it basically shows how I can't find it. If anyone knows what meme I'm talking about, it like tag me in it and hopefully I can see it and my Twitter doesn't get too jacked up. But it's basically where you see like somebody like Red Sonja or what's her name? Oh my God, why am I fucking blanking on it? She-Hulk, where they're like all like strong, but still feminine and beautiful women, and they, you know, have like a bikini on and like a little skirt, and then they have like a weapon and they're ready for freaking battle, but they're still hot and feminine. That's what men want. What women want is like beautiful princess in like a dress from Legends of Zelda or Lord of the Rings. And what SJW wants is a land whale. And it's so spot on because it's like when I look, I'm like, I'm drawn to the character, the female character that has the prettiest hair. That is the first thing that I look on. I'm like, who has, in my opinion, the prettiest hair, hairdo, haircut, hair color, all of that. I look at the hair first. I don't know what men look like, but I can kind of guess. Men look for like just in the basic shape design, which one is the most feminine and which one,
Boobs.
yeah, basically. Which one has the biggest boobs, or maybe if they're an ass guy, which one has like the widest hips and the best ass, and like then like which one has like the best face. I don't think men care too much about the hair as long as it's feminine, but if their body's hot, I think that's usually what men care about. But SJWs, they're like, let me pull this up. It's like, oh my God, you're feminine? You have long, beautiful hair? This is what we're going to make you into. Princess Shimmer or Glimmer? Can't be princess. Yeah. You can't be beautiful. You can't have long, beautiful, pink, cotton candy hair. Bam! We're changing you into this.
Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, let me see. Is there another one? Thank you, by the way. Everyone, I do sincerely appreciate all of the super chat. It is not necessary. Also, Tom, hello. I see Tom is in the chat. I think I forgot to respond to you on Twitter. I will do that right after the stream. 007 Cloud, thank you for super chat. Makeup companies need to discourage this. If women want to look as basic and frumpy as these bitches, then that's a lot of money they will be losing. Seriously. And you know what's funny? Is a majority of these like SJW land whales, they always have the like super expensive MAC lipstick, the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow, and they all wear like pounds of makeup and they still look like trolls, but they love to put on makeup because no one wakes up in the morning saying, wow, how can I make myself look as shitty as possible? No, you get out of bed, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you do your hair. That's, you know, people's like everyday routine. And maybe if like you're a guy and you don't really have to do your hair, I mean, you still either like brush it or like comb it into place. But I mean, I'm assuming and I'm hoping that everybody brushes their teeth and washes their face in the morning. Hoping. But nobody wakes up and is like, how do I make myself into a fucking ogre today? You know, no one, not even SJWs. So it blows my mind. Let's see. I think I missed another one. Enrique Estrada, thank you for the super chat. Not all animals are pets. The brand is anti-animal. Exactly. See, they're gonna start jumping on that next. Watch. These people are insane. Thank you for the super chat. Oh yeah, the AAT. Yeah, Dan Fraga right there. Ass titties. Yeah. See, I'm more like I don't care what a woman's body type is as long as she looks pretty. If that makes like Fiona in Shrek, when she becomes an ogre, she's obviously not as skinny as she was when she was a human, but she still looks pretty. She's still feminine.
Speak for yourself.
What?
That ogre was banging.
I said she's not as skinny, but she's still pretty.
Banging.
Okay, well, apparently Drunk likes Fiona as an ogre.
I like Fiona because she could switch back to a pretty woman, but then as an ogre, she's big and strong. There's so many redeeming qualities.
Oh yeah, I like Princess Fiona. I don't got anything against Princess Fiona. I'm saying that I'm not bothered by different body types.
Oh no, that's not the question. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's what I'm saying is that I don't have a problem with, you know, going from like Princess Fiona human body type to ogre, because she's still. I would have a problem if they made her, because obviously she's beautiful, like her face, her hair, her makeup, and like her figure. It's still feminine, and so when you go from that to an ogre, if they made her like butt ass ugly and got rid of her boobs. And you know, made her
she had boobs as an ogre. She was thick.
Yeah, she was. So it's like, I mean, they upgrade her boobs there, but still, it's like they still kept her feminine and beautiful, but they gave her a thicker body type. That stuff that I'm like, if you're gonna do that, then do that. But what they would do right now, if they were making Shrek, Princess Fiona as an ogre would be flat chested, probably have shorter hair,
probably
no
really
makeup
overweight.
on. Yeah, she would be like ginormous. But so it's like you could do curvy and make it look good, but they don't do that. They don't make these girls look good. 007 Cloud, thank you for super chat. Ogre Fiona was thick, but a bit of a butterface. I'm more into the dragon. Oh, well. Oh, no. You're going to have some competition with Donkey.
You know what butterface means?
I do.
Okay, just check.
Of course. It's everything's hot about her butterface.
Yeah.
I remember there's one girl I went to high school with that everyone, like, that's what she was known as. And then there's one guy that, like, slept with her. He said that he liked it. Like, his kink was that when a girl wears masks, so, like, because he didn't want to look at her face, so he made her wear, like, a Spider-Man mask.
Eesh.
I know. I'm like, oh, my God. But, yeah. That's been a thing. It's been a thing. Let's see. Here we go. So, this dude didn't know what he's talking about. The funny part about hashtag Fire Gina Carano trending is that people have been projecting their own interpretations on your meme. Like, for all we know, it's 100% bait.
Wow.
People can't voice their opposition. LOL. She just blocks them because as much as y'all like to hype her up as based, she just hides in her echo chamber. Hashtag Fire Gina Carano.
Gosh.
These people are insane. Hashtag Fire Gina Carano and recast her part. I happen to think Cara Dune is great. Just please, for the love of God, get someone else so I can enjoy the character without feeling ashamed. Hashtag takes pill.
Ashamed? I'm ashamed.
They're ashamed for liking the
Wait,
character.
she hasn't even been on the show yet. Wait till she shows up. This Twitter's really going to be fun when she makes an appearance on the show.
You think it's going to be next week? Or no?
I think it's going to be like the last 2 episodes.
Really?
Yeah. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Hey, I agree with you. They are garbage morons. Look at my fucking feed. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Let me go update it. How many has it been now? Let's see. It's not stopping, guys. It's not. It's been going up. I don't know how these weirdos found me. Well, let's see. But so it doesn't update it on here, so I have to like scroll through them. Y'all still complain about this, and y'all still responding to these nerds. Go pick up a football, goddamn. This shit is old news. Go complain about something worth your time. I don't want to pick up a football. If you've been a bad boy today and there's no one who'd spank you, worry no more. Check out the QTs in this tweet and you'll facepalm yourself till you come.
What the freak?
I can't get how many white knights don't get art criticism. The new style is boring as fuck. All right, then. Gee, Critical Drinker jumped in and I had to comment. I was like, bro, they're going to come after you next. Let's see. Let's see if they went after Drinker. 7 quote tweets. Let's see. Are they the crazies? Oh. Wow. Only a few. I'm surprised. It's almost as if they like to attack Whammon.
Yeah. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, hey, Reed. Thank you, Reed Palantina, for the super chat. It used to be everyone was entitled to their own opinion, but not their own facts. But that's not the case anymore. Facts matter not at all. Perception is everything. Stephen Colbert. Yep. Reed always comes in and lays down like the super inspirational quotes, and they're always spot on. So thank you, Reed. I appreciate it, and I hope you are doing well, and it's nice to see you here again.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm on Aussie time right now. What time is it there for them? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep.
You can go to sleep. I can hold down the fort.
I know you can. There's no doubt. I was never suggesting that.
Imagine trying to
500 people in here, woman. Get it done.
I know. Morning in the Atlantic. I know. Drunk, have you even slept yet today?
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't? Go to sleep.
Yeah, I probably will.
Go to sleep. Here, I saw some of the. I'll send the link to the. I saw Rhino was in here, and I think Lethal was in here earlier. I'll hit up my Aussies and see if they want to pop in. That way you don't feel bad that you're leaving me.
I must protect Anna. Well, who am I kidding? I ain't gotta protect Anna. That's a joke.
Last time I talked to these guys, it's been a while. Let's see. Fucking A, where is this damn group chat? Oh, here we go. Don't feel obligated, though, guys. Don't feel obligated. There we go. Imagine trying to defend this piece of shit when she's transphobic, racist, and a pandemic denier. If you like Cara Dune, it's safe to assume you also eat dirt and drink gasoline. Get her stench away from Star Wars. Jesus.
You eat well. Anna does eat dirt, but she doesn't drink gasoline. Get her stench away from Star Wars. Wow.
You know, I love the smell of gasoline, but I have no interest in consuming gasoline.
Everyone's asking where Cecil is. Cecil had the link. Cecil was on my stream, and
Cecil is a little lazy fucking hoe, and didn't come on.
We were all supposed to port over, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, he's lazy. Wow, we've been going for over an hour. Damn. I thought we were like maybe on for like 20 to 30 minutes, not an hour. Thank you everyone for being here. 007 Cloud, thank you for chat. Only want to defeat these wiser doers non-violently is to bang and have as much kids as possible and raise them to be normal. Weirdos, excuse me. Defeat these weirdos.
Yeah.
Why? How did I get wise doers from that? Oh, what's up, Rhino?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey chat. Hey drunk, how are you, mate?
Good, man.
Sound a little tired there, buddy.
Yeah, I was up early. I went to a theme park. I live streamed. I came back. I was listening to Anna on Yellow Flash.
Well, yeah, we had our Raging Geek Jedi stream, but I could only stay for the first hour. It was my sister's birthday, so I had to go out for dinner for that.
Oh, happy birthday to her. Wait, you're allowed to go out to dinner now?
Yeah, all the sort of lockdowns and stuff have sort of, they've gotten better. I wouldn't say it's perfect yet, but it's still better, way better. When we don't have curfews anymore and we're not 100% locked down anymore. We've still got to wear masks and It was so funny. The first weekend that all the lockdowns stopped, like thousands of people went to the beach. It was like the hottest day so far that we've had this year. So everyone went to the beach, and then the premier came out and he's like, nah, 500, max 500, groups of 500. So there's going to be people at the beach going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, too many. I don't know. How are we all doing anyway?
Oh, it's going. I apologize for your Twitter feed, by the way.
Mine?
Yeah, if you follow me, I apologize.
Don't. You're fighting the good fight for all of us. Don't worry. These people are such retards. Like,
100%.
So I don't know if you've even mentioned it on this stream, but the Anita Sarkeesian tweet about the Mando's mama having boobs.
Yeah,
I was like, what are you even talking about? I had to retweet that and give my 2 cents on it as well.
I did too. It was down here a ways. Let's see.
Queasy. Hold on. Queasy sent me a super chat.
Yeah, go.
Let's see. Queasy, thank you for super chat. Glad to have Drunk and Anna to battle these weirdos. Love you guys. Take
That's
a shot.
my dude.
Queasy.
My dude from down south.
Hey,
yeah, I said
for you, buddy.
My retweet was just, yes, women have boobs. I'm sure it would be uncomfortable if there was no space in the armor for them. Get
That's
off,
what I said.
get off your high horse, idiot.
Oh, you probably shouldn't have said the idiot. You can get flagged for that.
Oh, I don't care. It'll be the first time I'm put in Twitter jail. It'll be an honor.
Oh, well, aren't you cool? I'm in it like almost weekly, but I
Yeah, I
delete
know.
my shit. This is just what I said. I said they're made to fit women's bodies. Women have boobs, Anita.
Yeah, I reckon they should have put nipples on. I reckon they should have put nipples on them, like the bat nipples.
Oh, I know. Somebody should send her to that. It's like, are you going to fight in defense of men because George Clooney was objectified with bat nipples?
Oh, it's so
How
bad.
did nobody tell him, hey, dude, I know you're gay and all, but why on earth are there nipples on the bat suit?
It's horrible.
007 Cloud, thank you so much. Anna, have the Kiwi say no like Fringy. Are you
No.
called Kiwi?
I'm not a Kiwi. I'm an Aussie, but I'll still give you the no.
Well, I think Fringy's from Victoria as well, because I've noticed everyone from Victoria says no the same way.
Yeah.
The rest of them don't. It's just you guys and your own little tiny bottom of Australia.
Yeah.
David McFarland, thank you for the super chat. Cheers to women having natural body parts. Oh, I know the horror. The fucking horror that women have boobs. And it's not like these are like sexualized nipples, you know?
There's no nipples. Where's the Batman nipples?
It's not like I'm sitting there going, hey, look at those tits, man. They're fucking sick.
It's cut to fit a
So-
woman.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Mara about this, and of course, if you don't know Jade Shadow, she's been in the army, and she was talking about when they put on like bulletproof vests, flak jackets, and like they're obviously not made for women. And she goes, they become painful after a while, like squashing your boobs down.
Mm-hmm. Well, because it's not only that, it's fine for women that have like smaller chests, but even then, because boobs stick out, and so if you're wearing something that just goes straight, it's like, okay, so it can only go as far down as your boobs can get pushed down, right? There's still going to be that space for, like below your boobs, so then it's going to rub up against that and it's going to start to like chafe, and you're going to get a rash on your stomach.
Maddie, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, Maddie, yeah, thank you, Maddie, for the super chat. Hey, and I sent you a birthday present for the UK. Wondering when's the next PO box opening stream? Hashtag I stand with Gina. Wake up, drunk 3PO. It might be either on Monday or Tuesday, because tomorrow, or technically today, is Sunday, which means the post office here is not open. So I have to go in either on Monday or Tuesday and get my PO box stuff. So. Yeah, maybe I'll do it on Tuesday then. So I'll go on Monday and Tuesday to the PO box to check, and so I can just do it Tuesday when I get home from the PO box. So thank you, by the way. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the super chat as well. I'm eager to see what you sent me.
All right, I'm going to sleep. Rhino,
Go to sleep.
Good night, drunk.
Anna, thank you.
Hell, my brother.
For everything.
Go to sleep.
Good night.
Good night, John. How you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's just that, like, it's so funny. You feel like that you're on Australian time. I feel like I'm on American time, and I'm so tired. I'm so tired all the time. I wake up and I'm tired. I go to sleep and I'm tired. I go to work and I'm tired.
Yeah, it's like if I wake up before 5 p.m., I'm just like, oh my God, it's so early. I'm so like, is the sun setting yet? If it's not, I shouldn't get out of bed yet. And then I'm awake all night. And then when the sun starts coming up, I'm like, ooh, it's getting time to go to sleep.
Well, I did the full Aussie last night with Lethal.
Mm-hmm.
And we went for about 3 hours, I think. It was one of our longer ones. And we didn't stop until about 4 a.m. And I went to bed, and by the time I actually fell asleep, the sun was coming up. Didn't wake up until 1 o'clock this afternoon. It just sends you way out of whack. But yeah, survive, I suppose.
It's weird the way that you adjust your sleep schedule for what's going on with the YouTubes and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've always been, it's helped me and my channel out when I'm on this, like the night schedule, because it sucks for streaming, because then it's like you want to stream during the day, but you can't because you're not awake.
Yeah.
But so it's like all of the news and stuff comes out at like 4 a.m. my time.
Your time, yeah.
And so it's like, okay, well, that either means I have to wake up at 3 a.m, or I just stay up all night, see what happens at 4 a.m, make a video on it. Once the video is done, edited and uploaded and ready to premiere, then I get to go to sleep. And the video is out when I'm sleeping.
What time is it now? It's what, 2 o'clock for you now?
It's 1:59. So
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
Close. Oh, my wrist hurts all of a sudden. I don't know if you heard, so I ripped my fingernail off. Well, almost. It's like half off. So I've been.
How'd you do that?
I had to get my nails done for my brother, or not my brother, my cousin's wedding, and I'm not used to long nails, and so I was picking up my cat, and the pinky nail got hit and like stuck on the rim of the door, and it pulled it back, and so the real nail got pulled off the nail bed like halfway, but it still has the fake nail on it, so it fucking hurts, and I can't just cut the nail down because there's the acrylic nail on it, and so I've just had to like have it bandaged up, taped together, and so some days it hurts more than others, but it's probably gonna fall off. It's just not fun.
God.
Let me see. I got a couple super chats. Last Jedi 22. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? God, what time is it for him? Does Anita feel the same way about armor that has room for a dick, or is that area just flat too? Never mind, I know the answer. No, they're flat now. The men's little area protector is not like to cup it anymore and protect it. It is just flat or not there. Hence, hence Mando here doesn't have one to protect his male area.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because Daniel just sent me this, like, you look at what Anita Sarkeesian's saying there. Just bulges everywhere.
But see, that's the old one. If you look at like the new stormtroopers, Ichibaka was saying that it's flat, and I'm like, I never noticed.
I never noticed either.
I know. I guess I can look into that. Esme, thank you for super chat. They want your clout, Anna. Moshi Moshi. Probably. Thank you for the super chat. Dreamer out there, thank you for the super chat. I love Kate and Bo-Katan. This made me so happy. Hope you're well, Anna. Oh, well, thank you for the super chat. What did you think of it? Let's see.
Well, the first 2 episodes were boring. I really didn't like them. You can check out my reviews if you're interested on my channel. This last episode was definitely the best episode out of all of them. It's still got a few issues, though, I feel, with The Mandalorian. But it was all right. The one thing that I didn't notice is that it does look like Bo-Katan hasn't really aged all that much since the Clone Wars.
Yeah. Well, even in Rebels, I mean, I remember like they specifically gave her like the forehead wrinkle, like from
Clone Wars to Rebels.
Yeah, so if you look at Rebels, she has like a distinctive wrinkle in the middle of her forehead.
Yep.
And so they tried, but it's not how much she should have aged. But then there's also the argument that people don't age as fastly in outer space, like when you're going at like light speed, which, I mean, they've proven with the identical twins that are astronauts, because one was in outer space, and when they checked them and like did a full like physical on them, the one astronaut twin that had been in outer space wasn't like, they didn't age as much as the twin that stayed on Earth.
That's interesting.
But still, like, unless she was in hyperspace all the time, it's like, unless like maybe she does care about her I don't know, her appearance, and so I don't know, as far as this goes, I'm like, yes, she's human. She should be aging like a human. But with the advances that they do just now, like with the amount of like either plastic surgery or Botox that women get just nowadays, and because like where I live, that's really big. So it's like you'll see a woman and you'll think, maybe she's 30, but then you find out that she's like in her late 50s, and it's like, what the fuck? Because she's been getting Botox since she was 20 years old.
Yeah.
like wrinkle. So I'm like, okay, maybe, but then I feel like they should answer that, like maybe in her room, like she doesn't have many possessions, but she's got I don't know, some kind of cream that she puts on her face that like is anti-aging. Like, just to explain that, because I'm like, this woman should be like what, like 50 something by now.
Well, that's exactly right. But it's funny, you know, like I look at it and go, the first episode was what, about 55 minutes long, or 50 minutes roughly, whatever. The second episode was 40 minutes long, something like that. And then this episode's about 30 minutes long. The first two episodes, they dragged out. They were too long, and there wasn't a lot to them. They were very boring episodes sort of thing. They did feel a lot like filler. You come to this episode, there's actually a lot to unpack out of it. Even a couple of more lines of dialogue in regards to, you know, the watch, you know, as opposed to Death Watch and all of that sort of thing. A little bit more explanation of that sort of thing would have been nice. They could have actually made this episode, I reckon, 10 minutes longer, and you would have got more out of this episode than you did out of the previous two episodes. I know you liked the second episode, didn't you?
Well, see, I like it because it's more about Baby Yoda. When the plot revolves around Baby Yoda, I am going to be biased. But with that one, and from what I learned from the show, because I despised every episode of the first season. Like, it was painful for me to watch it or to even finish it, because I'm like, God, I have to finish season 1 before I get to season 2. Yeah. So episode 1, I could not stand, because I'm just like, you're ripping off KOTOR and you're not even doing it well. And then just everything, I'm like, okay, you're on Tatooine. This city is this lost city. Nobody knows what happened to it, but there's functioning stores and like this bar that obviously everything that these people have is imported, because you're on Tatooine. You can't get any of that stuff. So obviously there's some kind of trade routes. The person running the bar is getting their alcohol from somewhere. It doesn't make any sense. And then like the whole, like, let's just throw in the pearl. Let's just completely like discount the Sand People's language and everything that you learned about the Sand People in Tatooine in KOTOR. And then the second episode, and one of my biggest problems with the first one is it's like, there's no anxiety behind it. It's like, it's the first episode of season 2, and we already know there's an entire season after episode 1, and it's been renewed for a third season. Mando is going to be fucking fine fighting the Krayt Dragon. There's no anxiety in it. If it was the last episode of the season, and there's rumors that Pedro Pascal isn't coming back because he wants his helmet off, I'd be a little bit more like anxious about, oh my God, is he going to survive? First episode, it has no impact, because you're like, first off, he's not going to die. He's going to be fine. Baby Yoda's going to be fine. Everyone is going to be fine, except maybe a few extras. And also, there's like 200 people fucking helping him.
Yeah.
Like, come on. If it was him and he's worried about Baby Yoda and also fighting the Krayt Dragon, then it's like, okay, shit's getting real. But there's nothing. The second one, it's like, okay, he's got to take this lady to the planet and he can't travel at hyperspace. Okay, so there's a problem introduced from the very beginning, and he knows like there's people out there patrolling. And then you have the other issue, which is Baby Yoda is like a kid in a fucking candy store. He doesn't understand that those are eggs. He just sees them as food. And you have him, and it's so funny, from the second he sees them, his eyes get all big, and there's like, it's blurred in the background, but when she's going up into the ship, you can see him like he's almost on, like he's running after her, like following her onto the ship. It's so cute and funny. And I think honestly the best part about the show, I was like, if they just did like a silent TV show and there's no dialogue and it's just visual storytelling, it does good. When you just watch Baby Yoda and the way the puppeteers work him and the little things that they do, it's great. It's, you know, the puppeteers are doing a fantastic job. And then him eating the eggs, it's like, okay, if these are your babies, the last ones you're ever going to lay, and the last ones, what, of the freaking species and whatnot, okay, why isn't there a lock on your backpack? Also, why would you leave the backpack by itself in the middle of the freaking, like, walkway on the ship? Why wouldn't you put it, like, where he keeps Baby Yoda? Why wouldn't you put it there, like, where he keeps the guns to keep it safe? You know, why would you just leave it in the middle of the freaking walkway or keep it up with you? And the fact that there's no locks and the fact that she didn't keep it with her, it's like, at that point, she's being irresponsible. I'm not sympathetic.
Yeah, but see, my biggest problem with this season, especially, well, there was a couple of moments in the last season, is how dumb the Mandalorian actually
He
is.
is. Oh my
Now,
god.
the biggest thing that I actually hated is this guy's taking the child to the frog people that he brought back to the planet while he goes off and does a mission. What happens if somebody just rolls up with a tracking fob? I mean, I've got my own problems with tracking fobs as well.
Tracking fobs are shit. That's exactly what I said like an hour ago.
Yeah, but he's just expecting that no bounty hunter is going to be chasing him down with a tracking fob and all of that sort of thing. But the other thing too with this third episode that I found, everything. Oh, was it this episode? No, it was the second episode. Everything happened so conveniently. He gets back from getting Boba Fett's armor, right? And he walks into the bar and the girl's playing cards with that aunt from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, right? And the aunt thing apparently now knows where Mandalorians are all of a sudden. And she's basically got this, person like the frog person that she can go off with and, that'll lead you to the Mandalorians. But hold on a second. While he's flying through sublight speed, all of a sudden out of nowhere, there's 2 X-Wings that roll up. It just seemed that everything was just happening.
Yeah.
And there was nothing
not natural.
in the
It's
story
forced that everything happens.
But again, the other big thing that I really hated was the talking Tuscan and the talking frog language.
Oh, yeah.
They shit me to tears like you wouldn't believe. Like, it was so dumb, this Mandalorian talking Tuscan. Like, are you... Oh,
well,
so
also,
bad.
it's like when he's...
What happened to translator droids?
I know. That's what HK was for. But so they had... remember when she's like introducing him to the frog lady and she's translating and she speaks the frog language, but then you find out 5 minutes later that the frog lady understands English perfectly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, how stupid was that? Reed Pontina, thank you for the super chat. Don't tell Baby Yoda, but I like my coffee on the dark side, smiley face. The cuteness is strong with this one. I know, he's so cute. And I'm sure he would love... I don't know if you should feed a baby Yoda caffeine, but I'm sure he would love it. And then formerly Rodline, thank you for the super chat. No sense of danger is a complaint with Star Trek, The main people aren't going to die. That's why they invented the red shirt. Well, what's funny is like the red shirt didn't become more of a trend until later on. But I mean, there is anxiety in it. Me and Drunk have been rewatching it, and it's like the corporate night maneuver and how like he has to outsmart them every single time.
See, it works well when there's good writing and
people do die.
And there's good development behind certain characters. If you want to kill off a character that you've developed, like it can have an impact as long as you make it have an impact and you write it to have an impact.
Well, I think the big difference is that it's like the anxiety is there, but even though we know Kirk is going to survive, we're like, how is he going to survive? How is he going to come up with this genius plan to figure it out? Because the first time you're watching, because there's so many twists and turns in the OG Star Trek, it's like me, when I'm watching something, I like to figure it out. And I like to figure out before it happens and before it ends. And then I get satisfaction when I'm right or when they surprise me. And if I'm wrong, that I usually get satisfaction because it's so like better than what I imagined. And I get satisfied after that, as compared to The Last Jedi, where it's like, what the fuck was that? So when you're watching Kirk, he's outsmarting everyone and he's thinking his way out of the situation, which is compelling. So the whole time you're at the edge of the seat going, what is Kirk going to do? Now with Mando, we know he's going to survive, but we're not sitting at the edge of the seat. Oh my God, what genius plan is he going to think of? It's like, what plot armor does he have in this episode?
Yeah.
How are the writers going to save him in this way without making him intelligent?
Well, this next episode, I reckon majority of people after Ahsoka's name was dropped in this last episode, most people are thinking that he's going to go and meet up with Ahsoka. I think that that's going to come in the following episode. This next episode, everyone's going to be disappointed. He's going to go off to see Cara Dune and what's his name? The other dude.
Apollo Creed.
Apollo Creed, that's it.
I don't even care. I'm like, it's Apollo Creed. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. And
Okay,
he's gonna ask them for help to repair his ship, and they're gonna send him on another little side mission, another video game quest.
Yes.
While they're repairing his ship, and then we'll get to Ahsoka after that. But see, I even have a problem with Ahsoka coming into this series. She's become so important to every era of Star Wars. I was a massive Ahsoka fan. I'm starting to lose that a little bit because they're just overusing her.
Yeah, it's one of those.
That's it.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh my god, there's almost 1,000 fucking retweets on my damn
Wow.
tweet.
Which one was that for? Was that the characters, the anime characters, or something that they've redrawn to look like non-feminine?
Yeah. So let me go to my profile. So it's this one. I just said this is infuriating. 991 tweets. All because I said that. And they're all losing their fucking minds. Like this. Let me just... What does this say? Oh no, women are not sexualized and do not run around with a dress and barely covering something with falling out breasts. Disgusting. It's like, I didn't say that. You...
No, exactly. Oh my god, these people. I was like... It's so funny. I've only been doing YouTube for like a year, and I only started Twitter not long after that. So I've only really been on Twitter for less than a year, and it's fucking disgusting. Some of the shit that I see, like there's weird, like it's a clown world out there at the moment. We all know that 2020 is all fucked up, but some of the shit that I see people saying on Twitter is just like, man. A little bit of...
I'm going to take a break from it, and I'll just respond to it at the end. Or when I wake up tomorrow, I'll look at it and see what it's going, and I'll start up again. But I feel like this is going to... These waves usually last about 3 days, and then they start to fall off. But my thing is like, I didn't hashtag anything. I didn't say She-Ra. I just said, this is infuriating with a face palm emoji. That's it. And people just jump to their own conclusions, but then it's like whatever they say, that's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
So it's just exposing themselves. Freaking weirdos.
Thanks, Rot-X Hippo. He likes my logo. Thanks, mate.
You're Rhino?
Actually, Daniel James made that. Daniel James in the chat made that for me.
Oh, that's nice. Let's see.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm so lost when it comes to Star Wars at the moment because even with The Mandalorian, yeah, okay, it might be the best Star Wars that we've got. It's not a very high bar that they need to get over to be better than anything else that they've done. And it's still not great. They still break law. And we're moving into a future that I really don't care about. We're moving into a future where Luke Skywalker is a cuck and Rey is the best. And yeah, it's annoying.
It really is. And I mean, out of all of the episodes, I enjoyed this last one the most. And Jessie was saying that she's like, well, like Bo-Katan basically came in and just like, Mando, you're an idiot. I'm smart woman, and here's the right way about it. And I was explaining to him, like, well, it makes sense because it's Bo-Katan. Like, she's the one, if had any information to whip you into shape, that's the one to do it. Like, I don't get offended when Judi Dench M is like lecturing 007 because it's M. She's literally the one with all of the information, like Bo-Katan. And we already know Mando's a fucking idiot. So, yeah.
In every episode, other than the last one, episode 2 from this season, he's been outshined by other characters that have been introduced.
Yeah, I think he was outshined in this one as well, though.
Yeah, he was outshined by Bo-Katan in this one. Episode 2, no one really outshined him.
Baby Yoda.
Well, yeah. But I think Baby Yoda
was a Baby Yoda episode, which is why I think I liked it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Anna. I just can't get on board with that.
I love him.
Yeah.
Support him because I love him.
All right. No, I can't.
He is
But then episode one, he was outdone by, I can't remember his name now, the guy that was wearing Boba Fett's armor.
the dude that checked in Wendig created.
Yeah. And it's so funny that episode of The Mandalorian actually retcons what they wrote in Chuck Wendig's in the Aftermath trilogy of how Boba Fett's armor gets found and stuff like that.
007 Claw, thank you for the super chat. This is why Japanese entertainment is the way. I'll say with some of it, not all of it's for me. It's definitely creative, though. Thank you for the super chat, Indie Tiger. Kirk is a sailor's captain as well. In his first interaction with crewman Darnell in the Man Trap, he is tough but understanding, telling him to wait outside when Darnell puts his foot in his mouth. Yeah, Captain Kirk's a great captain.
Oh, it's so funny. Actually, let me tell you this. Tonight, I was obviously it was my sister's birthday, and I was catching up with my dad. And my dad's a massive Trekkie. The only reason why I'm into sci-fi and fantasy stuff or anything is because of my old man, and his love for Star Trek. Now, I've never watched any of the Star Trek series from beginning to end, like episode after episode. I've watched episodes here and there, and I've liked them and things like that. But I asked him, I said, have you seen this new series called Picard, and have you seen this new series called Discovery? And he goes, yeah, I watched Discovery and I like it, but it was I go, because there's a lot of people out there that are really hating what they've done. You know, they're taking away the Federation and they're really, I didn't want to use the words woke and stuff like that because he would have no idea what any of that means. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to explain it to him without using sort of the terminology that we all use. And he goes, yeah, it's nowhere near as good as the older stuff. Nowhere near as good. I go, have you watched any of Picard? He's like, nah, I don't really want to.
Don't put him through that. Nah. Don't let him do that.
But yeah, I was asking him because, my favorite movie is Wrath of Khan, and I've never watched the original series. And I was talking to him about it. He's like, yeah, you've got to watch the original series because the Wrath of Khan stuff, you meet Khan. Isn't there 2 episodes or 3 episodes where he shows up? In the original?
No, Khan is only in the Space Seed, and then he is in the Wrath of Khan. Okay.
But yeah, it was cool just catching up with him and just asking him what he thought about some of these newer ones. And, for a 70-year-old man that doesn't know what woke means and stuff like this.
Yeah, you're not going to get it as much.
You can see it, though.
Captain Jacob, thank you for the super chat. The Mandalorian as a character is about as useful as a chocolate teapot. He's useless. He really is. He's just there. And I mean, if Pedro is causing issues on set, it's like just fire him and make it the Bo-Katan or Cara Dune show.
Yeah, but I also feel like they've actually made him. They've opened the door up for him to take his helmet off by now introducing. I don't think that they had this planned out. I actually don't.
No, I think I think they wanted to have other Mandos in it, and for season 1, Kathleen Kennedy said there can't be anything from George Lucas's Star Trek, even in the Clone Wars, Clone Wars era. And I think that's why you have no mention of it, and there's nothing in season 1. And then I think what happened was Clone Wars came out the last season, and they're like, oh, it's such a big success. Everyone loves Ahsoka. Everyone loves, Bo-Katan. Everyone loves Mandos. Let's incorporate. Then I think they got the approval, especially since The Mandalorian was a success because of Baby Yoda. And so they got it. That's why all of a sudden, remember it was I feel like it was only within 2 weeks, we're like, oh, Radara Dawson's going to be it. Oh, this Starbucks going to be in it as Bo-Katan. And it was a few weeks in a row, we just got all these announcements for Mando. It's what? So I feel like you're right. They had it last minute because all of a sudden KK was like, yeah, you guys, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can use characters that were created during George Lucas's time. Now you guys can. So then they were
that. I feel like with the whole Pedro stuff, with him going, I want to take the helmet off. I want to be seen more. Mm-hmm. I feel like that then forced their hand to. And I don't know why you wouldn't just get rid of him and recast him. I mean, he's in a fucking helmet, for fuck's sake. You're not seeing his face. But they then wrote it so that he's going to end up working with Bo-Katan and finding the proper way that the Mandalorians live their lives and all of this kind of stuff, because it seems like obviously this watch thing that he's a part of is like an offshoot cult version or something of Mandalorian.
They honestly, did you ever like read the Da Vinci Code or Angels and Demons?
I watched the movies.
Okay, well, so in the movie they have the Angels and Demons one. That's the one where they, or is it the Da Vinci Code? The one with the albino guy, and he's like, I'm blanking. Maybe chat knows. It's like a religious branch of Catholicism where they like inflict pain on themselves.
Yeah, right. So it's kind of like, again, like a cultish version.
Yeah, it's like a radical branch off of something. So I think he was Opus Dei. Thank you, Rezekai. Yeah, Opus Dei. And so it's I think he's probably in that. So he's in like the crazy cult version of Mandalorian.
Yeah. And I honestly think that was brought in like this season. They wrote it into it this season. Like, again, my favorite episode out of all of it is actually episode 6 from season 1, the prison break-in episode. Now, the reason why that's actually my favorite episode is because this series was promoted to be Mandalorian bounty hunter, catching bounties, the underworld of the universe, sort of after the Empire's gone. So there's not much ruling going out on it in probably the Outer Rim and even the Mid Rim. And that episode was so much more like that than any other episode that we've had. There wasn't supposed to be Force users, and Baby Yoda gets introduced. Like, if you go back to the interview that him and Dave Filoni have at Star Wars Celebration, they're talking about it like it's like a Western bounty hunter. You know, he's going to be catching bounties and stuff like that. And then they introduced Baby Yoda from the very first episode. I feel like they were trying to save face from the Disney trilogy. Of course they were. But I don't know. It's painful. It's painful because, again, it's like I kind of care, but I don't really care.
It's like I want them to do better. So it's like I've been so burned by them that I'll never trust Disney Star Wars. If they like, oh, we're gonna do a movie, like, we apologize, we're gonna get Timothy Zahn and he's gonna write us a Thrawn trilogy, and we're gonna like try to make it work, and we're gonna stay true to the characters. We're gonna restore Luke Skywalker's character. I'm like, I don't fucking trust you guys. I don't care if you get new management. You're Disney Star Wars. I don't want you anywhere near any of the characters that I like.
Zahn has already done a perfectly good Thrawn trilogy. Heir of the Empire.
I don't support Disney Plus. I don't even have Disney Plus.
It's
There are other ways to watch things aside from subscribing to things.
Oh yeah, it certainly is.
Yeah, I'm not giving them my money. Oh my goodness. Well,
The other thing too, like, you know, in the very first season, they introduced these things called tracking fobs. We all know it. Now, the thing the thing that I hate the most about tracking fobs is it actually takes away from each individual's bounty hunter's techniques in catching their bounties. Right? Really all it is let's point this thing in the right direction and keep walking until we find it, or keep flying until we find it. That's all these things are, right? Hunting. Instead of them actually being like a detective almost and finding their bounties.
Well, it's like being a tracker. Like, even in Lord of the Rings, when Aragorn is like, they walk up to like go find the hobbits, and there's like the pile of the orcs' bodies. And I mean, Legolas is a freaking elf, and he's not as good of a tracker as Aragorn is. Aragorn's just, well, he's half Dunedain, but he's still a human. And so he looks there and he can see. He's like, this is where the hobbits laid. Like, this is where they were. Then they crawled this way just by the indentation in the ground.
Yeah.
He had a tracking fob. He just like, oh, they went in the forest. Let's walk.
Yeah, they went that way. It's perfect.
But
see, the other...
Dude,
sorry, go on.
Oh, no problem. Queasy, thank you for the super chat. Anna, you the homie. Flex, take a shot on me. Well, thank you.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not going to go to bed, but I'm feeling like my energy is getting low because I haven't talked in like a few days. That's weird to say. Yeah, I don't
Twitter
think
drained you.
Did I do any live streams yesterday? I don't know. The chat probably knows. Oh, I did. Like, I think I was on.
Oh, the Jack show went forever.
Oh yeah, the Jack show did go forever, but I'm trying. Was that yesterday? What day is it?
The day before. Today, well, it's Sunday for me, so it's got to be Sunday morning for you. Yeah. The thing is, though, is like, you know, with just quickly in regards to the tracking fobs, you know, they introduced these things. I think there was a little bit of a backlash from that. I mean, that was probably my biggest complaint from season 1. And now in season 2, there's not even any indication. Like even at the beginning of episode 2, you know, when those bounty hunters are setting up the trap for him on the speeder bike, no indication that they've got tracking fobs.
Well, it's like my thing is, how do you fob someone? So is it like if they
how do they work?
Are escaped convicts, and when they go, once they get arrested and they get taken to the penitentiary, do they get injected with something like the other tracking fob that's in them? Like, is it like the Matrix where they got to like suck the thing out of his belly button because that's how he's being tracked? Or is it just like, we want to catch this person, now here is a magical tracking fob that just magically knows exactly where they are in the galaxy?
See, that's the thing. It's not explained.
It's
Nothing's
not
explained. And we're getting no explanation in season 2. They're just introducing new characters and expecting us to go, forget about everything else. It's like, how is Baby Yoda so powerful in the Force? How can it use these Force abilities? I understand it's a 50-year-old being, but based on my understanding, it's not trained. It's a big justification for Rey. There was a reason why that episode with the Force healing thing came out days before the release of Rise of Skywalker. It was a big justification for Rey. It's like, if you think that Baby Yoda is cute in doing this Force healing, and then Rey does it, and it's like, oh, that's bullshit because she's not trained. Well, then you're a sexist, aren't you? Because Baby Yoda is a little boy character that can do it, and you're fine with it, and you're not fine with it after Rey can do it. I don't know.
With Baby Yoda, I can expand my, disbelief for that, because I'm just like, okay, every being that we've seen from Yoda's species is Yoda and Yaddle, and then like some in the video games, but they're always like Jedi masters.
Yeah, they're very strong in the Force.
Yeah, very strong in the Force. So my thinking is like, what if because he only knows how to do very basic things.
Not really. I mean, force choking Cara Dune isn't a basic thing. Deflecting a flamethrower trooper out of that room is not a basic really
not
thing.
For everyone, but if his, like, maybe the mom Yoda or dad Yoda were with him and they were running their whole time, so he's seen his mom or dad defending themselves, and so he's seen where they have to fight off. Like, if you're on the run your entire child, based on where your environment you're in, you're going to learn things that are different based on the environment. So if he grew up the little bit that he was with, because I mean, he had to come out of some mommy, so he was with either,
unless it's a clone, unless it's a clone,
then this goes completely out the window. But the way, I don't know if you do this, but when I'm watching something, there's nothing explained, my mind tries to make up the most logical explanation that I can come up with. So what I come up with is that he was either with a mom or dad and they were on the run, and so he had to watch them defend themselves. And it's kind of like us, when we're babies, we don't know how to talk, but we learn because we're around people that are talking, so we pick it up. And then once we get to like maybe a year old, we're able to say mama or dada or spoon or bought or drink or juice and stuff. So maybe and I thought, okay, maybe that's another reason why Yoda speaks differently and his speaks pattern is messed up, is because maybe they're like Child of Winds from the Hand of Thrawn and they communicate through the Force. So that's why Baby Yoda is 50 and doesn't talk, but he does know how to use the Force. He does know how to Force heal, because if, let's say, him and his mom are on the run and he's watched Mommy Yoda strangle people that are trying to kill her baby, or have to use the Force to ward off bullets, or maybe a monster is coming at them and she's had to use like, Force push or like the Force to get the monster away from her and her baby. Not necessarily being a dark side character, but just trying to survive in any means possible. And so because of that, that's why Baby Yoda, he knows how to do it, but he's not strong enough to do it all the time. And definitely, now that Force Heal is in play, definitely that would be one of the first things that he would have to learn, because I'm assuming if they're on the run from the bad guys, that they're going to have to be healing all the time. And so he's seen how to heal.
But apparently they've now released information saying that the only reason why Rey and Kylo Ren were able to do a Force heal was because of the dyad. So
which is so stupid.
Now that completely takes away now from that prediction, because Baby Yoda actually has to be a dyad now to be able to do the Force heal based on Disney's own canon.
So maybe twin. Oh my God! Maybe there's another baby. Maybe Yoda's a twin. No. Oh my goodness! There's gonna be more babies. Oh,
Ahsoka will be the dyad.
No.
Yep.
I want another Baby Yoda. Oh my God! Could you guys imagine a little baby girl Yoda? And she's got like eyelashes. Oh my goodness!
When it first came out, I thought that this could have been the case. The Baby Yoda species is a clone. And basically, the people that cloned it were trying to prod it to make it use the Force, right? Like making it go through pain and stuff like that to try and force it to use the Force. Because obviously, being that these people that have cloned it aren't Force users, so they don't know how to train it. So the best way for them to do it is to lock him up and put him through pain and stuff like that to try and get him to use it. And that's why sometimes I feel like maybe, when he goes to use the Force and he looks at his hand and he's like, I can't believe I did that. It's somewhere in season 1. Maybe that is a bit of that
thing.
But I still feel like, one thing that we get out of the EU, and I haven't read a lot of the EU, but one thing that we get a lot out of the EU is different Jedi have different skills, right?
Yeah.
It's not to say that, a Jedi that's more skilled at mind tricking can't use, let's say telekinesis with an animal or something like that. But there would definitely be Jedi that are more skilled in certain Force abilities. It just seems that Baby Yoda can do everything. It seems that Rey can do everything. It's just like, if you've got the Force, it doesn't matter. You can use a dark side ability. You can use a light side ability. Doesn't matter. You can just use it. I don't know. I just see a lot of... Look, don't get me wrong, please. I don't want to take away from anyone's enjoyment of it. If you're enjoying it, like I said, it is probably the best thing that we've got out of Disney Star Wars. But I still feel like it's got holes. Like, I honestly think that the
100%.
First season's like The Force Awakens, and I mean, the second season, I can't see it being like The Last Jedi, but they're definitely throwing the nostalgia at us and throwing characters at us that we love and all of that sort of thing. And it's, what is this? I don't know what it's supposed to be anymore. I don't know what we're doing with this series.
Well, it's definitely not a bounty hunter show like we were promised.
Yeah.
And you know what? I feel like they had to get super special permission to make it Boba Fett. Because remember how it was supposed to be like, well, first it's like, we're going to get a Boba Fett movie. We're going to get a Boba Fett trilogy. Oh, no, we're going to just get a Boba Fett TV show for Disney Plus. Then it's like, no, it's not going to be Boba Fett. It's going to be The Mandalorian.
Yeah, we're readapting Boba Fett to make The Mandalorian, and then they bring in Boba Fett. What the fuck? Yeah. It's pretty silly. Jon Favreau is apparently the savior of Star Wars. I completely disagree. He created tracking fobs. How can that be? If you want to go into the past, why didn't Boba Fett use a tracking fob to track Han and Leia to Cloud City? All right, the technology wasn't invented yet. All right, so why didn't the First Order just use a tracking fob to find Luke?
Look at how fucked up this is. So I don't know if you're aware. So Lauren Chin, she was nice enough to retweet, and she said some really nice things about me. So I appreciate that. So I don't know if you know, she did a GoFundMe because she's from Canada. And so her father has cancer. And so they've been having to come to the United States for treatment. Look at what this person said.
Oh my God.
What a fucking piece of shit.
You should report that. That's
like, what a fucking asshole.
This is what I'm saying about Twitter, though. People don't have a filter, and they don't know the damage that they could be actually doing to some
because
people
they're
they're
children hiding behind. Like, look, this person has 2 followers, and it says "get off the internet."
So
like,
bad.
What a asshole.
Well, you've been copping it all fucking day from these absolute morons.
Oh yeah, it's only gotten worse. Let me see. I can check it. I'm not going to respond to anything until I wake up tomorrow. So yeah, they're on a mission though. They're trying to ratio me. I think they're in some kind of Discord. And there's some kind of She-Ra Discord, and somebody posted this like, oh, let's go all retweet her. And I don't think any of them were expecting me to respond.
It's like a whisper network.
I think so. Like this one, it said, nobody asked you for your opinion. Go back to watching Star Wars. And I said, no one asked you no one asked for you to hunt me down on Twitter to comment.
Yeah.
Like, they're all just insane.
Yes, these SJWs do gotta go. Oh, it's so ridiculous, some of the things that they say. I don't know how their brains work the way that they do.
They're all just
weird.
immature children that don't have lives. And they can say anything that they want on social media because they're hiding behind a computer screen and an avatar and a fake name.
Mm.
And this is actually, we were talking about Parlor earlier. The one thing that I do like about Parlor is that you have, to get verified that you're a real person, you do have to show a picture of your license. I know people aren't usually okay with that, but I mean, honestly, I think it's getting to the point where they might actually have to make that mandatory, where it's like you have to show a picture of your license and it has to verify that you are of the right age and that you're a real person to allow you onto these platforms. Because I mean, the people that cyberbully people so much that they commit suicide, that's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say there's been over 1,000 people quote tweeting me, telling me that I'm a sexist person that's turned on by She-Ra cartoons, and I'm misogynistic, transphobic, and LGBT phobic. So, imagine if every single person was telling me, go kill yourself because I don't like the new She-Ra designs. So, I'm not going to go do that, but maybe if they did that to someone that doesn't
that already has thoughts like that,
problems, know.
Yep.
It's one of those things that I'm like, ugh, it's going to get to the point where they're going to have to do that because people are assholes and they're like, oh, we're going to hide behind a computer screen. And so we're going to do this. Mm-hmm. So, and then have absolutely no consequences. But there's been so many people that have been cyberbullied by, the mob on the internet, and they commit suicide. Yep. So they're literally ruining it for everyone by taking advantage of the anonymity that they have as a privilege. It's just, it's crazy.
Well, see, I've seen people get taken down off Twitter for, I think Stig said something, I can't remember what it was the other day, but he was taken off Twitter for 12 hours for saying some word that was just it was nothing. And then you look at Gina Carano and the shit that she's been copping recently. More than half of those people should be suspended off Twitter for for the majority of the things that they said. That's right. It was bimbo. Thanks, Lost Jedi. He actually called somebody a bimbo, and he gets suspended off Twitter for using the word bimbo. But then there's people out there saying horrible things to Gina Carano.
Yeah.
And they're still allowed to be there. They're still allowed to say what they want and do what they want. It's that whole thing. If you don't have the right politics, watch what you say. It's ridiculous.
No kidding. It's like, if you don't have the right way of thinking, like my post even, there's nothing political about it. There's not everything that they're complaining about. That's not it at all. Like,
Yeah.
it's just insane. But I mean, remember when I was put in Twitter jail for like a week and a half because I called Jeremy a hoe?
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's my friend. He
He's your
literally
friend.
saying that he was okay with it and it was a joke, and they wouldn't let me out of Twitter jail.
That's ridiculous.
It's just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this new generation, but I don't know how they're going to be able to handle real life if this is how they act on the internet.
Mm-hmm. There's so many sensitive people out there. It's like you say one thing or do one thing, it's like, you fucking racist, fucking Nazi.
It's like, you don't like the drawing of this cartoon, racist. You're racist. You're a phobe. You're this, you're that. It's like, oh my goodness, just get the fuck over it. That's not it. Stop, inserting your own insanity into this.
Yeah. It is bad.
It is what it is at this point.
Sorry, I'll be right back. Sorry, Anna.
Oh, no problem. I was actually going to say goodnight to everyone, but we can. It's okay. Go do your thing, and then we'll end it when we're back. Almost at 2 hours. I honestly didn't expect to go for longer than like 20 minutes, but here we are. So yeah, let's see. I guess I can share the insanity. You guys ready for this? You guys want to see the insanity? So let's go back to this thread. So it's at over 1,000 quote tweets. I grew up with the original and so happy they did the remake. I barely. Drives me insane. I is capitalized. The original made sense and all. The character design is not of 80s charm, but it's not necessarily a good thing. The animation is stiff and the voice acting is the worst. This is another Russian. I honestly think they're all in like some Discord or Tumblr group, and that's why they find all this. Original designs of all but Shiree looks like a tasteless. I don't even know what this word is. Kidding everything. What does this mean? It doesn't even. That's not even English.
Well, Anna, did they come after you all like the same time, roughly? Like when are these?
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. I think that there's a Discord group or something.
Yeah, it has to be. If they've all come, like, that's 2 minutes. What's the one above it?
Well, this has been going on for like 5 hours now. And it started when I first like retweet. All of the sudden, I think Yellow Flash's stream had just started. Mm-hmm. And out of nowhere, there was like 50 quote tweets. And I was like, what the fuck? Because, I mean, you can see I didn't hashtag. I didn't say She-Ra, like for something to like somebody to search it. Yeah. So one of these weirdos found it, put it in their in a Discord, and everyone's like, let's all go comment at the same time. And then if you read some of like these people comments, and then you go like if you go and look at some of their responses, obviously I just picked this one, but wow. So I think they're talking about me or about this character. But why is she such a dumbass? I don't see how that's endearing. But yeah, I think because they're all like obsessive She-Ra fans. So
pronouns?
Well, 18. They're in some kind of chat group or something because they all came at once and it hasn't stopped. But you can tell like now all the Russian people are commenting. So it's like by region. So all these people are seeing this in like a Discord chat. And so they're all jumping on once they see it. But yeah, it's just like it's non-fucking stop. Beware, they are complaining that women in She-Ra do not show their boobs constantly. That the drawings are vague and unimaginative when literally the canons to make characters were always the same. I never said anything about boobs.
Yeah.
I really like this just shows how like people are sexist, Like that's what you're like. This is very vague. This is infuriating. I I could be complaining because this character has shorter hair. You know, that could be hypothetically, that this is not my main point, but that could be it. My only complaint on this is that I don't like her hairdo in this new one. But then like, and I say this is infuriating. Very vague about it. And all of them are like, oh, you think that this is infuriating because she doesn't have boobs? I'm like, no, that's you, because that's the first thing you thought of, not me.
It's infuriating because that picture looks so fucking stupid.
Look at this.
God.
Anyways, this pick me and her men in their 30s friends have literally no lives. It's been 2 years and they are still on that until they find a new reboot to hate because they have no more bad takes to why every character should look like an inflated doll. I don't get this whole pick me thing. Oh my God.
And they're really coming after you, aren't they?
Nonstop. That was, what, 8 minutes ago, this one? This is a 8-hour-old post and 8 minutes ago. What does this one say? In the animation of the 80s, the women were hypersexualized. How? Please explain to me how this is hypersexualized. She just looks like a Barbie. Look at hypersexualized is Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
That is 100% like as sexy can get for a cartoon. Like upping their body. Like her boobs are like not even a C cup. Like she doesn't have the biggest chest. You're not doing like a big ass or anything. She's just pretty. You know,
but it's not like I'm looking at that and going, oh yeah, like that looks so good.
Well,
like it's a cartoon character that looks like a female. What's so wrong with that?
It just looks feminine. Like this one, like, yeah, again, she's got like a B cup. She doesn't have huge boobs. This girl's probably got the biggest boobs, and this is like a C cup. But then this is this is an updated drawing of the original one that another artist did because I couldn't find like a full body shot of this character. So it's just like, what the fuck, man?
What's the last picture in there? Show me the.
This is a mermaid. Like she has a tail, and I had to crop it to make it fit. This is a mermaid. This is what they made her in. She's got sneakers and mermaid leggings and black nail polish. It's like,
and they've actually made all of these characters look like they're like 13-year-old girls.
Yeah.
You know, like they haven't yet quite hit sort of puberty, and they haven't yet sort of developed or anything.
But yet they're all in relationships, and they're all having some kind of sexual relationships.
And don't get me wrong, in regards to what I said about just then, in regards to development, fucking women develop, men develop. Like,
I know
it happens. It's normal. Water weight. I like that.
One of the ones that somebody said was, oh, like, this is for this is a kid show for kids and teenagers. And I'm like, have you ever met a kid or a teenager? They like to look cool. They like to look at things that are cool. Why do you think Spider-Man, Batman, the freaking Ninja Turtles, why do you think those are popular? Because they look fucking cool. Why do you think Iron Man is popular? Because he's cool. This is not cool. This is embarrassing. Like this, a little kid would be screaming and crying if their mom came home and is like, "Here, sweetie, here's your costume." It's like, what? Like, there's not even a cape. There's no armor. There's no swords. There's no cool light up things. Like, even if these shoes were light up, it'd be like, you got me mermaid leggings instead of like the Ariel mermaid tail. Like, you know.
I don't understand that. How, like, it's like changing like a white character to a black character, or a male character to a female character.
Oh, they did that. Look at this is the male character. They made him as feminine as possible. Also, there's another one in here which I wasn't too aware of.
I didn't even see that one.
This is
my god.
Okay.
Can he get any more soy on the left? He actually looks like he's got a bigger chest than some of those girls.
Yeah, he does. Formerly Rod Lynn, thank you for the super chat. That entire Cal art design style is unappealing. It really is.
It really is. Yeah.
But okay, so the thing about this character though is, look, that's She-Ra. He's her love interest, and then they turned She-Ra into a lesbian, And they make him into a twink in the nicest way possible. Hello, Lyndon.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
We are
Right.
going through the insanity that is my Twitter feed right now.
I was looking at that when I was on Raging Geek Jedi, and I was like, dude, I want to talk to you about this because this is insane.
It's not. Let's see. Okay, it hasn't gone up by 100 yet, but it's gonna get there. They're doing shit.
1,000 tweets.
What? 26 seconds ago. What does it say? It's just super cool and so nice to look at. Okay, well that wasn't mean, but let's see.
But it's not nicely done. That's the thing. Like, anyway.
It's just, oh my god.
Did you talk about Lauren Chen?
A little bit.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was nice of her to retweet me. Did you see somebody asked her if her dad died yet?
Oh my god, of course.
I know. Fucking
Fucking
assholes. Yeah, that was really nice of her. I was totally not expecting, like, usually when this stuff happens, like I don't see when somebody like retweets me in a positive manner unless I'm like going to. So when like I posted this and then there's obviously like responses to it, I don't get any of the notifications for them. It's just all the insane retweets. But yeah, I'm betting that there's I saw some chick like insulted me and then she started chilling out her artwork and like she changed her name to like open for commissions.
Yep.
It's just, oh my god. And then there was a bunch of them, because this is why I really do think that they're in a Discord, is I kept like calling them out on it, and then all of them were like, but why though? They're like, tell us why it's infuriating if this isn't like, if what we thought wasn't what it is. And I'm like, I don't know any of you psychos an explanation, you know?
Oh, just quickly, Anna, I heard you talking with Drunk earlier, saying that you're going to try and speak to Gina Carano's agent.
Yeah.
I will definitely pitch in for that if you find anything out. So let me know. You should try and get her on your channel for sure. But
I want to, but then I'm also very understanding of I don't want to get her in trouble with her job. So if I can't have her on my channel because I'm too controversial, but I'm gonna definitely try to play up the I'm a whammon card.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I would love to get Gina on my channel, because if she was on some nobody's channel, it's a Twitch channel nobody had ever heard of, and she was on there for an hour, I'm like, how much would it cost her on for an hour? I'm fingers crossing, like cross that it's under $1,000.
yeah, that'd be awesome. But see, the thing is like, even if she was on your channel, it's not like you're going to, like, the first question that you're going to ask her is, how much of a dick is Pedro for posting that thing? No.
Oh, no.
You're still going to do it very professional and stuff like that, despite, you know, I mean, just for her coming onto your stream shouldn't get her cancelled per se. But it's just, you know.
It definitely would. I wouldn't ask her anything that I wouldn't want to be asked if I was in her position, because obviously she's under contract by Disney. She's signed every single NDA under the sun. If I were to have her on, I would have it like only like very professional, like tell us about what it was like to get cast in Star Wars, and did you like Star Wars before you were cast in Star Wars? Who's your favorite Star Wars character? If you got the chance to hold a lightsaber, what color would you want it to be? Would you want 2 blades or, you know, 1?
It's not to come DM. I like that. Offer her Shane.
I know, right?
I like that comment. It's good.
I definitely would ask her if she would be down to fight Cecil. He wants to go in the ring with her so bad.
That would be hilarious.
But I mean, I shouldn't use it because I'm really trying to like save up to buy a car. But I might.
This is where you find out how much it's going to cost.
Yeah, I might just like
raise the money.
Savings.
Raise the money. I'll throw in for it. There'll be plenty of people that would throw in for it, and you wouldn't. I don't reckon you'd have to pay.
What I'd be afraid of though is that if I did that and then they're like, oh, because it was crowdfund. I don't want to do anything that would pull like that they could see as something associated with fandom minister, and some. I don't want to.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Twist it in a negative light. And I don't want anything Disney could come after me for. So like, for example, Star Wars Theory, when he did the fan film, they said you can't do any crowdfunding. So that's why he told everyone, he's like, come to my Patreon, and from my Patreon is the way to support. All the money from that goes to the fan film.
Yeah.
And so if Disney's already like that about like doing a fan film, I don't know how they would be about an interview with their contracted actress. So I mean, I'm hoping that if it's like under $1,000 for an hour of her time, I might be able to make that happen. If it's more than that, I already eat cup of noodle on a daily basis, but I might I don't know, I might have to like do something, but I might be able to swing that.
We'll see what you can find out. If you get any info, let us know. Of course.
Use the money to pay her and then crowdfund the new car. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I know, it's like, oh well, and also fucking paying taxes is a pain in the ass when YouTube doesn't take taxes out of your paycheck already. So it's like, oh my god. But yeah, we'll see. I think it should. My fingers are crossed that it's like $1,000 at most. I'm thinking more so like maybe 500 to 800, but that's super optimistic.
I reckon $1,000 for an hour is pretty steep.
For Gina Carano though, for her time, so how much do you think it would cost, or does anybody know? I know William Shatner does the thing where you pay him for like a gig, but how much does it cost?
Yeah, but a gig's different to just, setting up your computer in your lounge room and talking for an hour. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, just see how you go with it, and yeah.
Yeah, I hope that that's something that everyone would want, because
absolutely. I think there's a lot of people within the Fandom Menace right now that, even on the outskirts of the Fandom Menace, that might not, wave that flag, that would love to have her on one of our channels just to talk about what's been sort of going on, not in a hateful way in any way, shape or form, but just to talk about it.
Yeah. I don't think I would be able to talk too much about it because I wouldn't want to get her into trouble,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Toil. Hargrave, thank you for the super chat. Anna, Gina, can you introduce me to Henry Cavill? I would address that first. I would say, I'm sorry, I think your ex is super sexy. Celebrity.
I can't believe you're not. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I'm sorry it didn't work out. I don't understand, but you're the luckiest woman ever since you got to experience that twice. Yeah. But I would have to bring that up and address the elephant in the room. But I mean, I would have to ask things that wouldn't get her in trouble because I would never want to put her in that position.
Yeah.
So I would, but I don't want to do anything too public about it, because what if Disney gets wind of it? And like, if I post on Twitter, like, oh, hey, Gina Carano is going to be on my channel tomorrow at 3 p.m. Then all of the psychos are going to go at Disney, at everyone. And then I'm going to get a call from her agent saying that they're pulling out, So it would have to be super, super on the DL. And I wouldn't be able to announce anything. That live stream would just have to happen.
Yeah, but then you're going to be able to stop other people from tweeting that out, are you?
Also, it would have to be where she's on, like, when I do an impromptu.
Yeah, it's already started.
And I just tweet, hey, I'm going live right now. That's what would have to happen. So I wouldn't be able to plan it in advance for anyone, or like let anyone know or announce anything. So that would be shitty for people that, want to watch it live.
Yeah.
But, and then as far as the questions, because I know like people might want to, I wouldn't want to, but Well, the other stream didn't have it because I know that Joe Rogan, whenever he does his streams, he has the comments turned off. So I might.
Oh, have you seen how Jeff does his interviews? Jeff, World Class Bullshitters, Jeff.
I didn't.
He basically gets all his questions like down that he wants to sort of ask, but then he will go through the chat, and any super chats that come through, he will ask, legitimate questions from those super chats if people do send super chats. If something was to come through, let's say on a super chat, and you had Gina, and it's like, you wouldn't ask her necessarily, how do you feel about the Instagram post that what's his name put out, Pedro Pascal, about how anyone that voted for Trump or supports Trump is a Yahtzee.
Yeah.
But, if somebody was to ask that as a super chat, you would just go, thanks for the super chat. I'm sorry, I'm not going to ask that question, and just move on to the next one.
Yeah, and I've done that before. Like, I don't like to talk about politics. So when people like say, oh, hashtag this person 2020, it's like, thank you, I'm not reading that.
Yeah.
What I might do if I did get her on, I would say, because I would have to already have questions lined up, which, I mean, I do my Force Talk show, so, and I very much enjoy interviewing people. So I would have my questions and then let her know, like, we'll do the questions that I want to ask, and maybe if people, maybe I'd set it up like email me privately, not publicly, and say like, oh, I would like to know this, or if you can figure this into the conversation and ask this,
It's not a bad way to do it. I know that with Jeff on a couple of his interviews, actually, he sent the questions that he was going to ask to the person he was interviewing, and if they didn't like any
that's really common. Yeah, so some people are like that. They're like, they need all the questions up front beforehand, whereas other people, they don't care. So for her, I might have to. There's some questions that I'm like, oh, it's better when you get their initial reaction. But I would think I would maybe ask her, like, that's why I was like, maybe I could do like an hour and a half, maybe, or do 45 minutes of me interviewing her. And then like the last 15 minutes are however many super chats we can get through.
Yeah.
If I can't get through them, then that's it, and like, just thank you, just making sure everybody knows right up front. But this is all hypothetical. I'm really hoping it happens. I'm not 100% sure if it will happen, though.
It'd be awesome. It would be awesome.
It would.
They could get that happening.
But I see that you got to go. I think I'm going to wrap it up here too, everyone. Okay, so right now we are at, 1,000 quote tweets. How much you guys want to think it's going to be when I wake up tomorrow?
Well, it depends on how long you sleep for, but I reckon it's at least going to have another 500. It'll be around where the likes are at. Oh, no, maybe I'm pushing it a bit much. 300 more. It'll be 1,300 quote tweets.
Okay, because I'm thinking right now they're all doing this because they're seeing I'm responding. So sometimes what'll happen is it'll be all high, and then when they see that I'm not, it slows down. Yeah. Some people are saying 2K.
Yeah, 2,500, 3K. I don't know if it's going to get that high, surely.
I hope not.
Oh my God.
But it's going to be insane. So we'll see what it is like tomorrow, because I'm not going to sleep. I still got shit to do today. But we'll see what it gets like tomorrow, and then maybe I'll pick it up again. If not, I saw some people were saying that all the people that are doing this, they're just doing it for clout, which sometimes it's true.
Will change 12,500, he reckons. That's funny. Just a question, Anna. How did you end up getting your frame fixed for your K2?
No, I got a refund though, and they offered to reframe it, and I said no. You guys, like, you took the paint off the painting. That's never happened before. I mean, you went through 3 layers of varnish and then the paint came off. I'm like, what did you do? Slide it across the floor?
Yeah.
I see somebody said I missed a super chat. Let me update my super chats and see if I missed any. I did. So I apologize. They didn't show up. Daniel James, thank you for super chat. Yee! The Aussies are taking over. Hashtag the full Aussie. Just missing Whittle Weethel.
Yeah.
I sent him the link, but I think he's probably. I don't know what time. What time is it for you guys?
It'd be 9:30 for him roughly, and I reckon he probably would be asleep.
Yeah, I
Been
was
playing
gonna
Call of
say.
Duty for the last fucking week.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, also every one of these people are going to be streaming even more because on my art channel, I'm going to start doing a show where I redesign these characters like I did for the new Warriors.
Yeah, nice.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with this style of the new one, and I'm going to upgrade it and make it awesomer than both.
Mhm.
So it's
So the funny thing is I prefer the style on the left.
oh, everybody does.
Like that, the one on the right, it almost looks so pastel-y.
It's lazy. That's what it is.
I mean, I'm no artist, but
Well, look, there's like no knees. They have just the very hint of it, so that way they don't have to draw it. You know, yeah, I'm fixing these horrendous, weird snow boots. The shorts is actually something I don't have a problem with. I think I'm gonna make them like more like running shorts though. But yeah, I'm gonna fix it and I'm gonna make it awesomer than both. Challenge accepted for every single one of these characters I've retweeted. So they're gonna be losing their minds even more. But it is what it is. But gentlemen, is there anything you would like to say or shill before we go?
well, first of all, thanks for having me on. Just for a chat. I am getting close to 1,000 subscribers.
Yay!
It was really funny. I got a shout out on Friday Night Tights, and I ended up around 960. And then I woke up the next morning and I'd lost 42 subscribers.
Oh my god!
And I honestly, it's really weird what's been going on with YouTube at the moment, but I was at like 920 for like 3 days, and then I gained like 2, and then I lost like 5, and then I haven't been able to break past like around that 920 mark. So right now I'm at 922. I did see a couple of the people in the chat that subscribed. Thank you so much. And all I'm doing at the moment is Mandalorian reviews on Fridays, and then I do my Casual Rage stream. And at the moment, we've just been going through the Mandalorian. And once we finish that, we'll be getting back into like e-fapping a video and doing a few other bits and pieces. But and I'm working on my next video for my Disney Star Wars continuity, which is a bit of a contradiction within itself. But Disney Star Wars continuity series. So check that out too. I've got 8 episodes out there already. So please have a look at that.
Oh
And
my
thank
goodness! Yes, definitely. Mod, drop it. Look, it's already at 1.1.
Wow. Okay, maybe $2,000 isn't out of the realms of possibility.
Look, 28 seconds, 33 seconds, 42 seconds.
Man, they really
1
are
minute.
coming after you, aren't they?
It's some kind of group.
That's all in
It has to
Spanish.
be. It has to be. That's
Like
weird.
that's the only explanation because it doesn't
All
make
these recent
sense.
ones are in Spanish or something.
Yeah, it's like all these people from somewhere overseas that are waking up and seeing that tweet.
The fuck?
Anyway.
What the hell? Whoever defends a child's drawing has to have a sexualized woman deserves to be beaten.
What the fuck?
Oh my
Bruh.
god.
People, honestly, there's something wrong with them.
Inciting violence. Oh my goodness. So this insanity is not stopping. So I guess I have to paint something, and then when I'm done, I'm going to bed, and so I'm not going to check it. I'm not going to respond until I wake up tomorrow sometime.
Well, it looks like $2,000 is definitely a possibility. So we'll see.
$2,000? You mean 2,000?
2,000.
Yeah.
$2,000. It's the same thing.
Shrek is trending. I don't know why, but I think I cut you off. Well, was there anything else aside from like your channel and your Twitter?
No, that's it, really. So thank you again. Thanks for having me on, and I really love hanging out and just chatting Star Wars and.
Yeah, it's been a while. My sleep schedule's been the opposite, and then I've been out of town, so I've been missing all your guys' shows.
Yeah.
So it's lovely having you on. Lyndon, is there anything you want to shill?
Oh no, thanks for sending the link. I was actually out at a mate's barbecue, so I was happy to get back in time for some of it. Actually, I'm building a new studio for myself down here in the house, so hopefully the next few weeks should have a new studio, and then I can start pumping stuff out on the daily.
Ooh, yay! That'll be fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, looking forward to that. And you can go check out both of these gentlemen's channels. If my mods could drop the link in there, that would be awesome. And everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Fuck these she-ra psychos. Bye, everyone.
I'll tell you where I thought I came in the forest, when the lightsaber goes like this and flies off. I said, oh, what a great entrance. Ah! Ray caught it? She hasn't even been to Dagobah for training.